Hi and welcome back. This afternoon I am extremely excited to catch up with Jenny from Flash Academy. Hi Jenny.
Hi Louise, lovely to see you again.
Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year.
Yeah, it seems like a long time ago, but I think we are all still doing that. So
Yeah, we are. We are definitely still doing it. I think it'll end soon though.
okay, what's the weather like in the UK at the moment?
Oh, it's not as nice as where you are now. It's quite cold and a bit dull,
I
let's
have
be
to ask
honest.
it just because it makes me feel better.
Yeah, not jealous at all.
Okay, so tell me, how's Flash Academy doing since you came out to Jess?
Yeah, that was amazing, wasn't it? It was a really good experience. We got loads of leads. We put loads of demos on the day, and there was a really good vibe from it. And we've actually secured some deals from that as well, which is brilliant. But we also create some great partnerships and networks, met some key people from GEMS and ISP, and we're developing those relationships as well. So it's been a nice catalyst, and it's been a lot of learning. Because that term, last term, was the first term really we completely focused on the international markets. So guests was so important, and it really ticked a lot of boxes.
Okay.
And we're learning loads, and the product has had to shape differently for the international market. So that's what we've been focusing on as well.
Okay, I think one of the things that I'm getting feedback on for Flash Academy is that dual language. I've got a fly flying around.
Don't have the mix, there's no sun.
So is the dual language aspect.
Yes.
If I flinch, it's because there's a fly on my face. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see it on
You're
camera.
not, you're a tick.
So the dual language aspect. So we've got a lot of children who are coming over with very, very little English, and there's two aspects to that. One, they need to learn English because they're in English curriculum schools or English medium schools, but also they will return to their home country at some point. So it is about making sure that they keep up the language, their home language, because if they were at school in their home country, they would be increasing their vocabulary in their own language, in their own subjects. So one of the things that I'm hearing from Flash Academy is that dual language ability. If they hear a word in their home language, they can translate to English, but if they hear it in English, they can translate it back.
So how it works is it's a course basically, and you can pick your home language. So if it's Russian, Ukrainian, they pick their own language. So they are learning English from their own language. A bit like when we learned a foreign language, we would always have the English reference, which enables you to learn it easier because you've got that reference point. If you're going straight into English, it's totally possible on our app, but obviously it's easier if you can refer to your own language. So that's why it's been really popular. It means, particularly with schools that are used to dealing with a certain kind of language, particularly if they're local Emirati children, they know what they're doing. If they suddenly get lots of different languages, it does cause a little bit of chaos. They don't know how to deal with it. So they use us potentially as an induction to start with, because they have Russian, the student feels instantly comfortable, they notice their own language, so their well-being and their own internal happiness is better because they can see their own language. It's really key. And they can learn independently. It means that the teacher hasn't got to watch them, hold their hand, they've got something they can use. But as they develop through, and if they stay longer at school, they need more English, we develop the vocab with them. So the home language drops down as they develop up the competency and they become fully immersed in English. It's on your cheek. You're breaking me, Louise.
I used to edit these things out, but I think they're quite funny. So now I can leave them in. Okay.
So
crazy fly. So
we have 48 home languages. Now, this isn't robotics. This is human narrative, human videos. It's a lot of work to create those 48 languages. We've been told we're getting Malayalam this term, potentially next term as well. So that'll be our 49th, But we haven't got, say, Hebrew.
Okay.
Now or Thai. Now the reason we haven't got those is there's not much call for them. So in those situations, they can still use the app, but they go straight to English.
Next thing you should do is develop British Sign Language.
Yeah, I think that's a really valuable point, and it's not something I've spoken to Vijay about, but I think we will, because I think with well-being as well as saying and all these topics, I think we have the capability.
They just brought out BSL GCSE. I didn't know if you knew that.
Okay.
GCSE is new for September. There you go, write it on your pads. I'll just give you more Okay, so viewers will want to know how they can get a demonstration. Can they get a demonstration for free? What's that looking like for you?
Absolutely. So website's always obviously key, flashacademy.com, or email me directly at jenny@flashacademy.com. Really simple. You can get a free trial. I'm happy for you to have that trial for up to a month. You'll probably only need a week or so though, because you'll get a good idea pretty quickly. And I'm happy to give you a 10% discount if you come via this meeting. Just use the code FLASH10. Mention Louise. Yeah, mention Louise and just use the code FLASH10. I'm happy to give you 10% discount if you sign up by the end of January.
Awesome. I think that's amazing. Right. Well, I'm going to let you go because I need to go and fight with the fly. And I will catch up with you very soon. Thanks so much for taking time for me, Jenny.
No problem. Lovely to see you again, Louise.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.